Heaven, hell, Jannat, or Jahannam. Those are just some of the places you might go after you take your final breath. Most of us probably worry about what happens after death, probably because it's a mystery, the curiosity of not knowing what happens after you pass away, unless you follow a certain religion that supposedly gives you those answers. In this case, I want to take you on the journey after death based on these 5 systems of beliefs. Most most Christians believe that after you pass away, you go to some sort of heaven, a peaceful place where you can enjoy the presence of God with all your loved ones forever. That is, if you haven't committed any sins. A even smaller majority believe in a hell, a place where you'll be punished and suffer for those sins. Some even believe in a purgatory, almost like a waiting room before you go to heaven. Heaven is for believers, though. As the Bible states, I am the resurrection and the life. Anyone who believes in me will live even after dying. Everyone who lives in me and believes in me will never ever die. So basically, if you believe in God, you never truly pass away. Though your body does, your soul still lives on. Then there's Islam. Most Muslims believe that dying is just the end of your physical life on earth. Then again, your soul still lives on. Then you wait till Judgment Day. On this day, God decides whether you deserve to go to Jannat, paradise, or Jahannam, hell. As the Quran states, Allah who created life and death so that he may test you as to which of you is better in deeds, and he is almighty and most forgiving. Allah will see the best in you and decide whether you deserve to go to Jannat or Jahannam. Then Buddhism. Most Buddhists believe that once you pass away, you'll be reborn and begin the cycle of life over again as a new being, likely with no memory of who you were or what you did in your past life. This belief in reincarnation came from the Buddha when he remembered all of his past lives when he reached enlightenment. With that comes Judaism. Most Jewish beliefs depend on the individual. They focus more on their life on earth, but they still do believe in an afterlife. Some believe, similar to Buddhists, in the reincarnation cycle. Others believe in Gan Eden or Jahannam, which is similar to heaven and hell. And others believe, similar to atheists, that nothing happens after you pass away, but that once you've been buried, your body can no longer be touched or moved from its resting place. And lastly, atheism. An atheist is someone that doesn't believe in any sort of God or gods. So what do they believe? They believe that once you pass away, you don't go to a good place or a bad place. You just stop existing and your body starts decomposing. Similar to what happened, they kind of believe if you remember what happens before you were born, that's similar to what they believe happens after you pass away. So what was the point of sharing these religions with you? Do you find a commonality among these systems of beliefs? Well, while researching, I did. All these religions are connected to who you were or what you did in your past life or while you were alive. These religions are trying to show that if you are a good person throughout your life, you'll be rewarded by going to some place pleasant after you pass away. Though if you're a bad person or a sinner, you'll be punished by going to some place unpleasant after you pass away. So being a good person will only affect your life on earth, but your life after. Thank you.